breath is like a note upon a page, a quiet drama on a universal stage, tuning all the instruments of bone and skin to find the harmony that's vibrating within.
I was a broken cello in a dusty hall, waiting for a master's hand to heed the call. You tuned my spirit to a higher, clearer frequency, correcting every discord and every discrepancy.
The conductor raises up the baton to the stars, healing all the bruises and the jagged scars.
A mathematical beauty in the way we move,
falling right into the pocket of the groove.
We are a perfect symphony,
a masterpiece of sound,
resonating deeply
from the sky down to the ground.
No accidental clashes and no minor keys,
Just the perfect balance of the cosmic breeze, blending every cadence into one grand theme, waking from the silence of a fever dream.
hear the percussion in the falling of the rain,
A rhythmic remedy for the mental strain.
I play the rhythm on the wood of my guitar,
While you sing the melody to the evening star, the flute is dancing like a bird upon the wing, teaching all the weary hearts how they ought to sing. It's a composition that we wrote in another life, cutting through the chaos and the bitter strife. The conductor raises up the baton to the stars, healing all the bruises and the jagged
a
scars.
mathematical beauty in the way we move,
Falling right into the pocket of the groove.
we are a perfect symphony,
A masterpiece of sound,
resonating
deeply from the sky down to the ground.
no accidental
Clashes and no minor keys,
just the perfect
balance of the cosmic breeze, blending every cadence into one grand theme, waking from the silence of a fever dream.
louder than the thunder,
Softer than a sigh,
a choir of a million.
souls is passing by.
Listen to the counterpoint,
The push and the pull,
making the emptiness feel vibrant and full.
this is the music that the planets play, turning the universe from black into gray.
One voice, one heart, one sound. We are a perfect symphony,
A masterpiece of sound,
resonating deeply
from the sky down to the ground.
no accidental
Clashes and no minor keys,
just the
perfect balance of the cosmic breeze, blending every cadence into one grand theme, waking from the silence of a fever dream. casting dancing shadows that I cannot even name. The indigo is deepening at the edges of the world as the velvet banners of the twilight are unfurled.
I'm grasping at the embers of a dying summer day, before the last reflection starts to crumble into gray.
The silhouette of memory is all that now remains, as the coolness of the evening starts to flow through all my veins.
Don't be scared of the transition or the closing of the eye.
Every ending is a gateway to a different kind of sky.
The colors are the brightest right before they disappear,
drowning out the whispers of the hollow, lurking fear. Walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur.
a quiet kind of magic
That the evening winds incur.
It's the beauty of the
Twilight, it's the grandeur of the end.
the final golden message
That the dying sun can send. Tender and
precarious,
a flicker and a glow, watching all the heavy burdens finally let go.
The stars are poking holes within the fabric of the dark, each one a tiny witness, each one a distant spark.
I'll hold your hand in silence as the vision starts to dim, listening to the cadence of the nocturnal hymn.
The flowers close their petals as they surrender to the night,
trusting in the promise of a future morning light.
There's a dignity in leaving, there's a grace in letting be,
setting all the spirits of the weary finally free.
Don't be scared of the transition or the closing of the eye.
Every ending is a gateway to a different kind of sky.
The colors are the brightest right before they disappear,
drowning out the whispers of the hollow, lurking fear. Walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur.
a quiet kind of magic
That the evening winds incur. It's the beauty of the twilight, it's the grandeur of the end.
the final golden message
That the dying sun can send. Tender and precarious, a flicker and a glow, watching all the heavy burdens finally let go.
The sun is just a memory on the other side of earth, preparing for the miracle of a secondary birth. But for now we embrace the dimming of the flame,
calling out the secrets of a long forgotten name. It's the peace of the sunset, it's the comfort of the shade, where the debts of the daylight have already been paid.
gone.
Walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur.
A quiet kind of magic
That the evening winds incur. It's the beauty of the twilight, it's the grandeur of the end.
the final golden message
That the dying sun can send. Tender and precarious, a flicker and a glow, watching all the heavy burdens finally let go.
into the dark,
Sleep well,
fading light.
to shadow in the temple ruins before the invention of the seasons and the moons. A memory of amber and of desert heat before the first city was built upon a street.
You were the queen of a kingdom lost to time, and I was the poet with a prehistoric rhyme.
We've wandered through the ages in a different skin, but the recognition always comes from deep within.
The DNA of longing is a map across the stars,
carrying the stories and the mythological scars.
We are carbon and we are stardust.
We are spirit and we are bone,
reclaiming a heritage
that we have always known.
This is an ancient love, older than the hills,
the primordial power that the heavy silence fills.
From the caves of the north to the islands of the south,
a kiss that was whispered from a long forgotten mouth.
Timeless and enduring
through the fire and the flood, the wisdom of the ancestors is flowing in our blood.
I found your name carved into a granite wall, in a dialect that no one can effectively recall. The ink may have faded, but the meaning's clear.
You are the reason that I'm standing right here. We've been the beggars and we've been the kings. We felt the burden that 1,000 lifetimes brings. But every time we meet, the world begins to glow with the light that we discovered many centuries ago.
The DNA of longing is a map across the stars,
carrying the stories and the mythological scars.
We are carbon and we are stardust.
We Every breath is like a note upon a page, a quiet drama on a universal stage, tuning all the instruments of bone and skin to find the harmony that's vibrating within.
I was a broken cello in a dusty hall, waiting for a master's hand to heed the call. He tuned my spirit to a higher, clearer frequency,
Correcting every discord
and every discrepancy.
The conductor raises up the baton to the stars,
Healing all the bruises and the jagged scars,
a mathematical beauty in the way we move,
falling right into the pocket of the groove.
We are a perfect symphony, a masterpiece of sound,
Resonating deeply from the sky down to the ground.
no accidental clashes and no minor keys,
Just the perfect
balance of the cosmic breeze,
blending every cadence into one grand theme.
waking from the silence of a fever dream.
Hear the percussion in the falling of the rain.
A rhythmic remedy for the mental strain.
I'll play the rhythm on the wood of my guitar,
While you sing the melody to the evening star,
the flute is dancing like a bird upon the wing.
teaching all the weary hearts how they ought to sing. It's a composition that we wrote in another life, cutting through the chaos and the bitter strife. The conductor raises up the baton to the stars,
Healing all the bruises and the jagged scars,
a mathematical beauty in the way we move,
falling right into the pocket of the groove.
we are a perfect symphony, a masterpiece of sound,
Resonating
deeply from the sky down to the ground. No accidental clashes and no minor keys,
just the perfect
balance of the cosmic breeze,
blending every cadence into one grand theme.
waking from the silence of a fever dream.
Louder than the thunder, softer than a sigh.
A choir of a million souls is passing by,
Listen to the counterpoint, the push and the pull.
making the emptiness feel vibrant and full. This is the music that the planets play,
Turning the universe
from black into gray. One voice, one heart, one sound.
We are a perfect symphony,
A masterpiece of sound,
resonating deeply from the sky down to the ground.
no accidental clashes and no minor keys, just the perfect balance of the cosmic breeze,
Blending every cadence into one grand theme.
waking from the silence of a fever dream.
In total
unison, the music never ends. Perfect symphony. Fields glow with baked sienna hue, waking up to landscapes that are drenched in morning dew. Cypress trees are standing like sentinels of green, the most enchanting scenery that I have ever seen.
I'll pour a glass of Chianti while the olive branches sway, and watch the golden shadows chase the lavender away. The dirt beneath my fingernails is honest and it's sweet, as the pulse of old Italia starts to thrum beneath my feet.
The rolling hills are whispering a rustic lullaby beneath the vast embroidery of a Mediterranean sky.
Time is just a river
that is moving slow and deep,
where the secrets of the vineyard are the only ones we keep.
Where the light is pouring gold, a warmth that heals the spirit and the stories that are old.
Let the citrus and the rosemary perfume the summer air,
finding a serenity that's beyond a simple prayer.
Every moment is a canvas, every heartbeat is a brush,
painting through the stillness and the afternoon's soft hush.
I chase the neon flickers in the cities made of glass, but I trade 1,000 kingdoms just to watch the seasons pass.
Here the soil is ancient and the stone is built to stay, in the cradle of the valley where the light begins to play.
The bells are tolling softly from the chapel on the hill,
while the busy world of commerce finally stands completely still.
Bread is on the counter and the oil is on the vine.
Everything is harvest, everything is fine.
The rolling hills are whispering
a rustic lullaby beneath the vast embroidery of a Mediterranean sky.
Time is just a river
that is moving slow and deep,
where the secrets of the vineyard
are the only ones we keep.
basking in the Tuscan sun, where the light is pouring gold,
A warmth that heals the spirit and the stories that are old. Let the citrus and the rosemary perfume the summer air, finding a serenity that's beyond a simple prayer.
Every moment is a canvas, every heartbeat is a brush,
Painting through the stillness and the afternoon's soft hush. Linger in the orchard while the cicadas start to sing.
feel the simple pleasure that the humble moments bring.
It's a vintage of the soul, it's a cellar of the heart, where the ending of the journey is the place we finally start. Vibrant and eternal, shimmering and bright, the radiance of Tuscany is our guiding light.
The gold, the heat,
Home is here, basking in the Tuscan sun, where the light is pouring gold. A warmth that heals the spirit and the stories that are old.
let the citrus and the rosemary
The velvet curtain of the evening starts to fall, shadow stretching tall against the garden wall. A silver needle stitches stars into the black, leaving every worry on a different track.
I find my voice within the hollow of the moon, whistling a strange and solitary tune.
The city noise is dying like a fading ghost as I reach the boundary of the quiet coast.
Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight. Gravity is losing its dominion and its hold
as the ancient mysteries of the night unfold.
Singing a midnight aria,
Soaring to the peak,
words of hidden passion
that we finally speak.
Operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil,
Rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil.
the universe is listening to every soaring note,
Written in the stardust that the angels wrote.
the cobblestones are glistening with a coat of frost, finding every memory that we thought was lost.
I'll serenade the windows and the empty street until the transformation is entirely complete.
The air is thin and fragrant
With the scent of pine,
tasting like a vintage
and a holy wine.
No audience is needed for a song this pure,
A remedy of music that is destined to endure. Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight.
gravity is losing its dominion and its hold
As the ancient mysteries of the night unfold.
singing a midnight aria,
Soaring to the peak,
words of hidden passion
that we finally speak.
operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil,
Rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil.
the universe
Is listening to every soaring note, written in the stardust that the angels wrote.
high above the steeples, past the clouds of slate,
Knocking on the iron of the celestial gate.
let the vibrato tremble like a leaf upon the tree.
A proclamation of the spirit, wild and grand and free. It's a symphony of shadows, a concerto of the soul, making the fragmented heart finally feel whole.
The night,
The song belongs to us. Singing a midnight aria, soaring to the peak. Words of hidden passion that we finally midnight. Walking through the ruins of a forgotten town, where the ivy vines are winding slowly down.
Voices from the centuries
are trapped inside the stone, reminding us that we are never truly all alone.
I heard a whisper in the hollow of the cave, a message from the ancestors, strong and brave.
They left their thumbprints on the history of time,
a rugged mountain that we're destined now to climb. The past is breathing in the tunnels of the wind,
where the lines of then and now are disciplined.
A spiritual legacy that flows beneath the skin,
waiting for the celebration to begin.
These are the sacred echoes calling from the deep,
promises of all that we are meant to keep.
a reverberation of 1,000 years of hope, helping us to navigate the treacherous slope.
Listen to the vibration, feel the ancient soul,
Making every shattered piece
finally feel whole.
ghostly footsteps on the stairs of the old church, ending every desperate and frantic search,
The resonance of faith is a heavy, solid thing.
giving us the feathers for a broken wing,
The canyon swallows every shout and every cry.
sending back an answer to the darkened sky.
What was lost is gathered in the ripples of the air,
A divine response to a long forgotten prayer. The past is breathing in the tunnels of the wind,
where the lines of then and now are disciplined.
a spiritual legacy that flows beneath the skin,
Waiting for the celebration to begin.
These are the sacred echoes calling from the deep,
Promises of all that we are meant to keep.
a reverberation of 1,000 years of hope, helping us to navigate the treacherous slope.
Listen to the vibration, feel the ancient soul,
Making every shattered piece
finally feel whole.
Can you hear the chanting of the monks in the mist? A moment of eternity that cannot be missed. It's the sound of survival, the sound of the light.
The ancestral lantern in the middle of the night.
We are the vessel.
We are the song.
This is the place where we truly belong.
Dust is swirling on the wooden kitchen floor, while the autumn wind is knocking at the barnyard door. Cider on the table and the harvest in the bin. Let the celebration of the earth begin.
Put on your boots and your dress of faded lace. I want to see the sunlight on your lovely face. The fiddle is tuning in the corner of the room, dispelling every shadow and the winter gloom.
Step to the left and a pivot to the right, speeding like a dervish in the golden light.
The rhythm of the seasons is the music that we play, while the heavy burdens simply melt away. Dance the rustic waltz, round and round we go.
In the humble valley where the wildflowers grow.
No need for a palace or a floor of polished glass,
Just the smell of hay and the swaying of the grass.
simple and honest, a melody so sweet,
Following the patterns of our tired feet.
I've traveled through the cities of silver and of steel, but they never offered something that was truly real.
Give me the soil and the orchard and the plow. The only thing that matters is the here and the now.
The shadows are lengthening across the rolling hills,
While the busy chatter of the morning finally stills.
lanterns are hanging from the rafters of the pine.
Everything is perfect, everything is fine.
Step to the left and a pivot to the right.
Spinning like a dervish in the golden light.
The rhythm of the seasons is the music that we play, while the heavy burdens simply melt away. Dance the rustic waltz, round and round we go.
In the humble valley where the wildflowers grow.
No need for a palace or a floor of polished glass,
Just the smell of hay and the swaying of the grass.
simple and honest, a melody so sweet,
Following the patterns of our tired feet.
1, 2, 3, feel the pulse of the ground, the most beautiful logic that has ever been found.
Tossing our worries to the rafters above.
Wrapped in the arms of a permanent love.
Home is a feeling, not a place on a map. Resting your head in the meadow's soft lap. Round and round.
Home at last in the valley. Dance the rustic waltz, round and round we go.
In the humble valley where the wildflowers grow.
No need for a palace or a floor of polished glass,
Just the smell of hay and the swaying of the grass.
simple and honest, a melody so sweet,
Following the patterns of our tired feet. Spinning slowly
until the dawn.
rustic waltz. kitchen floor, while the autumn wind is knocking at the barnyard door. Cider on the table and the harvest in the bin. Let the celebration of the earth begin.
Put on your boots and your dress of faded lace. I want to see the sunlight on your lovely face.
The fiddle is tuning in the corner of the room, dispelling every shadow and the winter gloom.
Step to the left and a pivot to the right,
spinning like a dervish in the golden light.
The rhythm of the seasons is the music that we play.
While the heavy burdens simply melt away.
Dance the rustic waltz, round and round we go.
In the humble valley where the wildflowers grow.
No need for a palace
or a floor of polished glass, just the smell of hay and the swaying of the grass.
simple and honest,
A melody so sweet, following the patterns of our tired feet.
I've traveled through the cities of silver and of steel, but they never offered something that was truly real.
Give me the soil and the orchard and the plow.
The only thing that matters is the here and the now.
The shadows are lengthening across the rolling hills, while the busy chatter of the morning finally stills.
Lanterns are hanging from the rafters of the pine.
Everything is perfect, everything is fine.
To the left and a pivot to the right,
Spinning like a dervish in the golden light.
the rhythm of the seasons is the music that we play.
While the heavy burdens simply melt away.
Dance the rustic waltz, round and round we go.
In the humble valley where the wildflowers grow.
No need for a palace
Or a floor of polished glass, just the smell of hay and the swaying of the grass. Simple and honest, a melody so sweet, following the patterns of our tired feet.
1, 2, 3. Feel the pulse of the ground,
The most beautiful logic
that has ever been found. Tossing our worries to the rafters above.
wrapped in the arms of a permanent love. Home is a feeling, not a place on a map. Resting your head in the meadow's soft lap.
Round and round
Home at last.
in the valley. Dance the rustic waltz, round and round we go.
In the humble valley where the wildflowers grow.
No need for a palace
Or a floor of polished glass, just the smell of hay and the swaying of dimming in the tired balcony, awaiting the resolution of the mystery. The velvet drapes are heavy with the scent of age, as the final actors step upon the stage. The script was written by a master's tired hand, scattered like the wreckage on a desolate strand. But we found the meaning in the very last act, turning the fiction into a solid, holy fact. The spotlight is blinding, moment is now. Before we give the final deep and humble bow, the orchestra is breathing as the tension begins, to celebrate the losses and the hard-fought wins. This is the grand finale, the peak of the show, letting the rivers of emotion finally flow. A spectacular ending, a thunderous sound, where the glory of the journey is finally found. Throwing the flowers and the roses to the floor, as the universe opens the eternal door. No more rehearsals in the cold and the dark, we finally ignited the necessary spark. Every tragedy was a lesson in disguise, leading to the triumph in each other's eyes. The masks are discarded, the costumes are shed, following the silver and the golden thread. The audience is rising in a standing acclaim, remembering the power of a sacred name. The spotlight is blinding, moment is now. Before we give the final deep and humble bow, the orchestra is breathing as the tension begins, to celebrate the losses and the hard-fought wins. This is the grand finale, the peak of the show, letting the rivers of emotion finally flow. A spectacular ending, a thunderous sound, where the glory of the journey is finally found. Throwing the flowers and the roses to the floor, as the universe opens the eternal door. Let the soprano reach the highest of the notes, as the spirit of the music effortlessly floats. Higher than the ceiling, past the rafters and the roof, providing the absolute and undeniable proof that love is the author and love is the end, the ultimate message that the heavens could send. Bravo! The end is here! This is the grand finale, the peak of the show, letting the rivers of emotion finally flow. A spectacular ending, a thunderous sound, where the glory of the journey is finally found. Throwing the flowers and the roses to the floor, as the universe opens the eternal door. The curtain falls, standing tall. Grand finale. Emerald currents swirl beneath the jagged cliff, carrying the secrets of a wooden skiff. Sapphire depths are calling to the restless mind, leaving all the dry and dusty roads behind.
I was a sailor lost in a fog of gray, searching for a lighthouse to point the way. But the compass in my chest began to spin when I felt the salt upon your porcelain skin.
The moon is pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate. We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescence. Rhythmic love, drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you.
Immense as the horizon,
Deeper than the trench,
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench,
tides are turning over,
washing out the sand,
bound by a devotion that no mortal can withstand. Storms may gather on the surface of the glass, watching as the thunderous clouds begin to pass. But down in the stillness where the whales sing,
we are protected by the shadow of a giant wing. Treasures hidden in the gardens of the brine,
glimmering like stars within a sunken mine.
forget the shore and the safety of the dock. We are the water that can erode the hardest rock. The moon is pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate. We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescence. Rhythmic love, drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you.
Immense as the horizon,
Deeper than the trench,
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench, Emerald currents swirl beneath the jagged cliff, carrying the secrets of a wooden skiff. Sapphire depths are calling to the restless mind, leaving all the dry and dusty roads behind.
I was a sailor lost in a fog of gray, searching for a lighthouse to point the way.
But the compass in my chest
Began to spin
when I felt the salt upon your porcelain skin.
The moon is pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate.
We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescent rhythmic glow.
Drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of
The purest part of you,
immense as the horizon,
deeper than the trench
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench. Tides are turning over, washing out the sand, bound by a devotion that no mortal can withstand.
Storms may gather on the surface of the glass, watching as the thunderous clouds begin to pass.
But down in the stillness, where the whales sing, we are protected by the shadow of a giant wing. Treasures hidden in the gardens of the brine, glimmering like stars within a sunken mine.
Forget the shore and the safety of the dark.
We are the water that can erode the hardest rock.
The moon is
Pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate. We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescent rhythmic glow.
drowning in the ocean heart,
Vast and wide and blue,
finding a reflection of
the purest part of you,
immense as the horizon,
deeper than the trench
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench. Tides are turning over, washing out the sand, bound by a devotion that no mortal can withstand.
flowing through the canyons of the undersea.
Unlocking every shackle to be wild and free.
The salt is our blood and the spray is our breath.
A love that survived even the winter of death.
Abyssal and grand,
Majestic and cold,
a mystery
that never grows weary or old.
De profundis.
From the abyss, I call to you.
Drowning in the ocean heart,
Vast and wide and blue,
finding a reflection of
the purest part of you,
immense as the horizon,
deeper than the trench
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench. Tides are turning over, washing out the sand, bound by a devotion that no mortal can withstand.
drifting away
Into the
ocean
heights. nebulas and mist, a realm of pure imagination that the heart has kissed.
Gravity is absent in this sanctuary of thought,
finding all the treasures that the waking world forgot.
I climbed a ladder made of moonlight to the furthest moon, humming a forgotten and a prehistoric tune. The boundaries of reality are melting like the snow as I surrender to the current of the inner flow. Beyond the reach of logic, past the walls of time and space,
we are voyagers of wonder in a holy hidden place.
a subconscious odyssey, a journey through the soul,
making the fragmented mind finally feel whole. Lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
no beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new,
where every impossible vision
is eventually true.
I built a palace out of clouds and silver-threaded rain, a place of total healing for the memory of pain. There are no iron shackles here, no heavy chains of lead,
Just the vibrant echoes of the words we never said. Ocean waves of violet are crashing on a shore where the ghosts of ancient legends live forevermore. We are breathing liquid neon, we are swimming through the air, finding a solution to a long abandoned prayer.
beyond the reach of logic, past the walls of time and space.
We are voyagers of wonder in a holy hidden place,
A subconscious odyssey, a journey through the soul,
making the fragmented mind finally feel whole. Lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
no beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new,
where every impossible vision is
eventually true.
If the morning tries to wake us, we will simply drift away
To a deeper level where the psychic shadows play.
It's a revolution of the spirit, a rebellion of the
The
heart.
ending of the vision is the only place to start.
Infinite and boundless,
Majestic and serene,
exploring all the wonders that are felt
but never seen. Stay asleep.
Don't wake up.
Lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
No beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new, where every impossible vision is eventually true.
never waking,
Eyes closed tight,
infinite.
dream. is burning low within the copper lantern frame, casting dancing shadows that I cannot even name. The indigo is deepening at the edges of the world, as the velvet banners of the twilight are unfurled.
I'm grasping at the embers of a dying summer day, before the last reflection starts to crumble into gray. The silhouette of memory is all that now remains, as the coolness of the evening starts to flow through all my veins.
Don't be scared of the transition or the closing of the eye.
Every ending is a gateway to a different kind of sky. The colors are the brightest right before they disappear,
drowning out the whispers of the hollow, lurking fear.
Walking
in the fading light, where the edges start to blur, a quiet kind of magic that the evening winds incur. It's the beauty of the twilight, it's the grandeur of the end, the final golden message that the dying sun can send.
tender and precarious,
A flicker and a glow, watching all the heavy burdens finally let go.
the stars are poking holes within the fabric of the dark, each one a tiny witness, each one a distant spark. I'll hold your hand in silence as the vision starts to dim, listening to the cadence
Of the nocturnal hymn, the flowers close their petals as they surrender to the night, trusting in the promise of a future morning light. There's a dignity in leaving, there's a grace in letting be, setting all the spirits of the weary finally free.
Don't be scared of the transition or the closing of the eye.
Every ending is a gateway to a different kind of sky.
The colors are the brightest right before they disappear,
Drowning out the whispers of the hollow, lurking fear. Walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur, a quiet kind of magic that the evening winds incur.
It's the beauty of the twilight,
It's the grandeur of the end,
the final golden message,
that the dying sun can send.
tender and precarious,
A flicker and a glow, watching all the heavy burdens finally let go.
The sun is just a memory on the other side of Earth, preparing for the miracle of a secondary birth.
But for now we embrace the dimming of the flame, calling out the secrets of a long forgotten name.
It's the peace of the sunset,
It's the comfort of the shade,
where the depths of the daylight
have already been paid. Go, 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 go,
walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur,
a quiet Let go
into the dark,
sleep well,
fading
light. Kneeling on the cobbles of a mountain shrine, seeking for a signal or a holy sign. The incense smoke is curling toward the rafters high, blending with the gray of an autumn sky.
Words are often hollow when the heart is full, tugging at the spirit with a constant pull. I don't need a pulpit or a gilded throne to find the peace of heaven in the great unknown. Beyond the reach of language, past the wall of sound, where the deepest treasures of the mind are found, the stillness is expanding in the center of the chest,
Giving all the weary a place of perfect rest.
This is my silent prayer,
Offered to the air,
a testament of longing.
a relief from despair.
No voices are shouting,
No bells need to ring,
just a humble vibration.
of a living thing.
In the vast cathedral of the wilderness,
We find the strength to heal and the courage to bless.
I've shouted at the thunder and the raging storm, trying to keep the embers of my spirit warm. But power isn't found in the fury of the blast.
It's the quiet whisper that is built to last. Watch the falling snow upon the frozen field. Every hidden wound is finally being healed. Patience is a virtue that the winter teaches well, breaking every rhythm of a frantic spell.
Beyond the reach of language,
Past the wall of sound,
where the deepest treasures of the mind
are found.
stillness is expanding in the center of the chest,
Giving all the weary a place of perfect rest.
This is my silent prayer,
Offered to the air,
a testament of longing.
a relief from despair.
No voices are shouting,
No bells need to ring, instrument is battered and the wood is worn, like a tattered banner that is badly torn. Scratches on the surface tell of battles won, underneath the heat of a relentless sun.
I tried to play anthem on a fractured frame, but the music never sounded quite the same. My fingers are calloused and my heart is bruised, feeling like a melody that's been misused.
But even in the discord there's a flicker of a spark, searching for a frequency within the heavy dark. A jagged kind of beauty in the way the tension snaps, filling in the craters and the devastating gaps.
We play on broken strings, a ragged kind of hymn,
in a world of shadows where the light is growing dim.
the resonance is deeper.
When the vessel has a crack, there is no use in wishing that we had the silence back.
A symphony of scars, a chorus of the brave,
Rising like a spirit from a shallow, stony grave.
I'll take the frayed edges and I'll tie them in a knot, give it everything I have, the little that I've got. The rhythm might be stumbling, the pitch might be wrong, but the message in the struggle is what makes us strong.
The varnish is peeling and the bridge is thin, but listen to the character vibrating within. Perfection is a prison that we don't need to inhabit, when the raw and honest truth is there for us to grab it. But even in the discord there's a flicker of a spark, searching for a frequency within the heavy dark. A jagged kind of beauty in the way the tension snaps, filling in the craters and the devastating gaps.
We play on broken strings,
A ragged kind of hymn, in a world of shadows where the light is growing dim.
the resonance is deeper.
When the vessel has a crack, there is no use in wishing that we had the silence back.
A symphony of stars,
A chorus of the brave, rising like a spirit from a shallow, stony grave.
it's not the golden harp that sings the truest song,
But the weary traveler who has suffered for so long,
the friction and the pressure, the snapping of the wire,
are the only things that truly set the human heart on fire. We are beautifully damaged, we are masterfully flawed, standing in the presence of a thunderous applaud.
frayed, fractured,
Still playing,
we play on broken strings,
a ragged kind of hymn, in a world of shadows where the light Crimson ribbons trail behind the setting sun. The labor of the weary world is finally done. Silver mist descends upon the sleeping lake, leaving tiny diamonds in its gentle wake.
I walked a dusty road for many lonely miles, seeking for the magic hidden in your smiles. The city lights are flickering like candles in the wind, but here is where the journey of our souls begin.
Gravity is pulling us into the deep blue, reflections of a dream that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow.
Underneath a velvet moon, glowing soft and pale,
Tracing out the patterns of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows, hide within the dark,
Waiting for the timber to ignite the spark.
in the quiet theater of the midnight sky.
We watch the lonely constellations drifting by.
Spanish moss is hanging from the ancient oak, wrapped within the mysteries of a purple cloak.
I sing a lullaby to keep the ghosts away, while the stars are dancing in a grand display.
Soft as any feather,
Smooth as any silk,
clouds are swirling gently in a river of milk.
there is no tomorrow,
There is no before.
only this moment on the lunar floor. Gravity is pulling us into the deep blue, reflections of a dream that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow.
Underneath the velvet moon, glowing soft and pale,
Tracing out the patterns of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows, hide within the dark,
Waiting for the timber to ignite the spark.
in the quiet theater of the midnight sky.
We watch the lonely constellations drifting by.
Hush, now the universe is holding its breath, a victory of beauty over sorrow and death. Let the cosmic dust settle on your tired brow. Everything we search for is right here, right now.
Higher than the bird, swifter than the gale,
Our love is the ship and the wind in the sail.
glow for me,
Shine for me,
velvet sphere in the dark.
underneath the velvet moon, glowing soft and pale,
Tracing out the patterns of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows, hide within the dark.
Waiting for the timber